So this is a stock that came on my radar yesterday. So I selected this stock to purchase and look at today's candle. The stock has gone down 3.29% in around a couple of hours. The market is open right now. It's around 2 to 3 hours since the market opened, and the stock is down 3.38%. By the way, please don't consider my videos as any recommendation or anything like that. I'm just showing you what I'm observing in the market. And this is one of the examples. So first, let us find out why was I interested in the stock. So if you look at this, let's start with the moving averages. So I will just hide this candle because this is not what I saw yesterday. This is what I see today. Okay. So have a look at this base. Wait, let the moving averages come. Yeah. So price is above the blue line, which is the 50-day simple moving average. The blue line is above the green line, which is the 150-day simple moving average. And the green line is above the red line, which is the 200-day simple moving average. Okay. So that's a strong stage 2 uptrending stock. So this is a stock which is in a uptrend, number one. Number two, see, this is where the base starts. So I start counting from this candle. And as I start counting, you can clearly see that there are easily more than 10 candles in the base. So I am looking for minimum 10 candles in the base, which means minimum two consolidations in the base. Sorry, 2 weeks of consolidation in the base. Then I am looking for this blue, green, red combination. I want the stock to be in a stage 2 uptrend. And then I am looking for a minimum 4 points in the base. So points, I have shown you multiple times before how to look at points, how to draw the points in the base. So I select this point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, and point 5. These were the 5 points I was looking at yesterday night. So I got interested in the stock. So point 3 became my buy point. Again, I mentioned, please understand my disclaimer. This is not some recommendation or something. I'm just showing you what I'm observing in the market. Okay. Don't go by what I say. Please do your own due diligence and analysis. This is very important. So there were 5 points in the base. So I considered point 3 as my buy point. Now, here is a very important uh, thing I want you to notice. If you read Jesse Livermore's book, which was written in 1937, the title of the book is How to Trade Stocks. Okay. If you read that book, in the first chapter, he says that when you draw that yellow line, I'm just telling you the moral of the story. He doesn't talk specifically about stage 2 uptrend or yellow line. What he's saying is that when you draw a yellow line, that yellow line represents your opinion. Now, unless the market confirms your opinion with price and with volume, you don't buy the stock. Okay. So if you see what happened today, what was our opinion yesterday? Our opinion yesterday was the stock will break this yellow line. Ignore this another yellow line that I will discuss sometime later. But if you see this yellow line, our expectation was today, that is 21st of October, the stock will break above this yellow line on very high volume and it will break out of the base and the price will close outside the base. But look what happened. Today is 21st of October as I record this video, and it is down 3.3% in 2 to 3 hours. Now, it might bounce back, it might cross the yellow line. I don't know what will happen in the next 3 to 4 hours. But as of now, I see weakness in the stock because I see that the indexes, the general market averages, they are down only 0.3%. But this is down more than 3%, which means the stock is down more than 10% compared to the index, which is not a good thing. Generally, if the index falls, let's say 1%, then your stocks should fall maybe 2% or 3%, right? And that is normal. If an index falls 1% and your stocks fall 2%, that is normal. But if the index is falling 1% and the stock is falling 10%, that is not normal. That is extreme weakness. So, in spite of this very good base that you see here, the market is not confirming your opinion. So, you feel that the market is going to go up. I feel that this stock is going to go up. But probably the market, which is much bigger than me, okay, the market knows something about the company that I don't know, or the market is factoring some other global factors which I am not factoring in my analysis. So if I listen to what the market is telling me, then my job becomes very simple. See, in the latest candle today, the price has never touched the yellow line, which means what? It doesn't want to go up. It still might want to take some time. It might still keep forming a base. Has the base failed? No. The base fails when the price hits this low. Okay, that is when we say that the base has failed. Has the uptrend failed? No. It is still blue, green, red. Still the price is above the 50-day. The 50-day is above the 150-day, and the 150-day is above the 200-day simple moving average. So the uptrend is still intact. The base is still intact. That buy point that you see, the yellow line, it is still intact. Okay. Again, I say this is not some recommendation. Please do your own due diligence and analysis. Okay. I don't know what is going to happen with the stock. And by the way, this is one of the stocks on my radar. There are many other stocks on my radar. More than hundreds of stocks are there on my radar, and I am discussing one of them. Okay. So please be careful. Please do your own analysis before you make any financial decision. Apart from this, let me show you the market smith data, because that is also important, because that tells you whether a stock is really worth your time or not. Okay. So let's go to ABB. So this is the data given by Market Smith. I click on consolidated. See, multiple years of quarterly earnings per share growth, multiple years and quarters of sales growth. Okay, blue means growth, red means degrowth or deceleration. Okay, so fantastic company. The number of funds that are holding onto the stock has increased. Very good. So this could be a positional trade. Then the management owns more than 50% of the stock. The up down volume ratio is 1.8, which means the volume on up days is more than the volume on down days. It's very important. Master score is 83, which is excellent. EPS rating is 93, excellent. Anything above 60 for market score, master score is very good. Here, anything above 60 is good. EPS rating, anything above 80 is very good. Price strength, anything above 80 is very good. So 80 is fine. B means institutions are buying the stock, but not as great as other stocks which have an A rating. Group rank is 34, which is below 40, which is fantastic. Okay. The PE ratio is in the upper, is near the upper end of the 5-year PE range, which is very good. Return on equity is more than 17%. Cash flow from operations is positive. Cash flow from operations per share. In 2017, the EPS was 2016, the EPS was 17 rupees. Now it is 70, roughly 72. So you see how much it almost quadrupled, right? It's very important. So the EPS is growing, the sales are growing, the number of funds that own the stock uh, are growing. Management owns a significant stake. It is showing industry strength, it is showing price strength, it is showing institutional demand, it is showing great return on equity, it is showing good PE ratio. Higher the PE ratio, the better, because for growth stocks, you are not looking for low PE ratios, you are looking for higher PE ratios. At least a PE ratio which is near the higher end of the 5-year PE range. Cash flow from operations is positive. Up down volume ratio is fine. The chart looks okay. Everything looks okay. Okay, technically, fundamentally, and relatively. The stock looks great. Okay. Then what is the problem? Then why is it that, wait a minute, the chart is not opening, but we don't need the chart. If everything is in our favor, then why is it that the stock is falling 3.51%? Is it because there is some news being released by ABB India today, which I have probably not, I have not checked. I don't watch news channels. Number one, is there some news relating to the stock, or is it reacting to the market? If the general market comes down, normally stocks come down. Is it because of that overall weakness in the stock market, or is it because some global factor, or is it because some raw material cost has increased or whatever? I don't know what is the reason. Okay, the reason could be anything. Maybe the a key person from the company has resigned. I have no idea what is happening in the company, but what I do know is this: the stock is falling. Okay, so the stock is going against my opinion, and this is the most vital information for me. The stock is not confirming my opinion. Okay. So there must be some fault in my analysis, or there is something that I am overlooking. Okay. Or there is something that is beyond my control. Okay. I have decided that this is the proper buy point. So the stock has to come to that buy point, that too on high volume, for me to consider buying the stock. Okay. So I hope this video has given you an idea of how I think about stocks, how I look at stocks, how I develop confidence in stocks. You must have noticed that in my videos, whenever a stock shows weakness, my voice drops. I mean, you don't see excitement in my voice, right? Because it's showing weakness, and I mean, it's not worth my time. But stocks like these, where technically it's showing strength, relatively it shows strength compared to other stocks in the stock market. Fundamentally, it shows strength. The base is tight on the right side. It is in a stage two uptrend. When everything looks okay, then what's the problem? Okay. So you will see me excited when I talk about stocks which are showing good strength. Okay. But if ultimately you have to listen to the market, you have to respect the market. The market, see, you can only make money when other people buy after you buy. Correct? Now you look at that recent red candle. Are they buying or selling? They are selling. Okay. Now, although it may not be institutional selling because the volume is low, maybe the retail guys are selling out. But what are the institutions doing? Why are they not buying the stock? Okay. If they were buying the stock, I would jump onto this stock at the right price. Okay. So since I am not getting confirmation, I just stay away from the stock. See, I allow the stock to come to me. I don't go chasing the stock. I am not going to buy the stock at this price because it could continue to fall even further. It could fail the base. Okay. I don't know what is. I don't want to buy a falling stock. Okay. I want to buy a stock which is rising on high volume and crossing the yellow line. So I hope this video added value to your trading journey. Please support this YouTube channel. Please like, share, and comment on this video so that this video gets the reach that it deserves. Okay, it's very vital information in this video. There are a lot of concepts that I have covered. If you carefully watch this video twice, you will notice that there are a lot of filters that I am discussing here. All the relative strength, the blue, green, red, all of these are filters in my mind, which I am applying. Okay. So if you carefully note down what I am saying and you start applying the filters, you will notice a significant improvement in your trading skill. Okay. So there are people who genuinely want to become professional stock traders. They may not have the money to buy a video course or training or coaching. So if you support this channel, this video might reach those people. Okay. So please take that responsibility. I trust you in doing that. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you in the next video.